Daily Devotion with Pastor Balla for November 6th, 2023, from Revelation chapter 17, The Great Prostitute, Part 4. Previously, we heard about Jesus telling to be ready because he is coming again. And we need to be ready because the great prostitute with his blasphemous names is constantly trying to entice us away from God. Remember, as the church, we are the bride of Christ. And so this is somewhat like a human marriage relationship where people can be enticed to leave their spouse. And this is why we should be ready for Jesus to come at any time and should always keep our eyes focused on Jesus. However, as we heard earlier, the enticement is great. And John marveled at her atrocities. So we continue with Revelation chapter 17. Verse 10. They are also 7 kings, 5 of whom have fallen. One is, the other has not yet come. And when he does come, he must remain only a little while. Many people have tried to attach names to these kings, going back in history and trying to figure out, okay, which one of these kings is attached here. Well, instead of trying to attach names, let's just focus on the number 7, a number of completeness. The Bible reminds us that we are not to trust in princes, kings, or governments, but to trust in the Lord. Now, to be fair, we do need the government to care and protect our bodies, but the church is the one who cares and protects the soul, feeding it with God's word and sacraments. The government will not deliver you into paradise. So we need the church to keep our eyes focused on Jesus, who is the only one to deliver us into paradise. Verse 11. As for the beast that was and is not, it is an 8th, but it belongs to the 7, and it goes to destruction. Again, we like things plain and simple, and so we struggle with things about this. But what's interesting about this vision is that the beast is equated as an 8th king, which reminds us that the governments will not be delivering us into paradise. Only Jesus can do that. Please keep in mind that as we get closer to the next presidential election, only Jesus truly saves and delivers. Anything else, I will admit the government is set up by God, but we need to worry and keep our focus upon Jesus. Verse 12, and the 10 horns that you saw are 10 kings who have not yet received royal power, but they are to receive authority as kings for 1 hour, together with the beast. Now, going back to this issue of church and state, remember, the government is only given temporal authority, which is represented in this verse as 1 hour. But the authority of Christ is eternal. We may have our political preferences in life, which is fine, but let's keep our main energy and resources focused on Jesus, the author and perfecter of our faith, the only one who's going to bring us to be with him eternally in paradise. God's peace and many blessings be with you, and thank you for listening. And please take an opportunity to share this message with others. If you have enjoyed these daily devotions, please consider making a donation to Peace Lutheran Church, 24024 West Main Street, Plainfield, Illinois, 60544. Thank you again for listening.